Hey folks, Adam here at OpenOrg. I am back with another partial run through of another one of our playbooks. I've done a few of these now, have dived into performance frameworks, have dived into people manager community of practice, have also dived into how we navigate away from leadership mistakes. Today, we are going to be diving into one of my other favorites, which is all about working through conflict. We spend a lot of our time here at OpenOrg, and we've got some really cool guidance and helpful templates and resources in our conflict playbook, which are well worth looking at. So today we're going to dive into just one of the scenarios. This is a slightly different playbook, this one. A lot of our playbooks are all broken down into steps and stages. This particular playbook, working through conflict, is actually broken down into different types of scenarios that you might face in your business, which is really, really helpful to think about them ever so slightly differently. So our execution phases are actually broken down here. We've got a scenario on navigating personal conflict between you and someone else, or between two different people in your business, into team friction, sales and marketing, or sales and product, or sales and engineering. I don't know why I keep picking sales. Sorry, salespeople. And scenario 3, all about dysfunctional leadership teams, which again is a really, really common one that we come across as well. So each very different scenario, each tackled very, very differently. Let's dive in. We'll just look at one of them today just to give you a bit of a sneak peek and preview of what's inside. So I'll go to personal conflict, as it's the first one there. We are looking at a few different things in here, and this is our own personal approach to how we solve conflict, FYI. So take it with a pinch of salt if you want, adapt it, make it yours. But we think about it in a few different ways here. So number one, meet them where they are. Step onto their side of the argument a little bit. Focus on the problem, not each other, and then find a way to move forwards and then reflect. And we then get to the point where we start to agree a pathway forwards and reflect on how we ensure this doesn't happen again. So we take you through these steps in this particular scenario, and what I love about this one is we've got some really nice sort of helpful tips and templates and things that you can take if you are struggling to work out how you might approach this conversation, because it is quite a sensitive one. So we include little message templates you can easily copy onto Slack and adapt and change. This is all about starting that conversation, reaching out with them, and then listening. Again, it's stepping over to their side and meeting them where they are. So listen to them, show empathy, acknowledge feelings, and we try and give you some guidance and help on how you can navigate that verbally as a conversation, because again, it's really, really hard to do. The other thing that people really struggle to do is actually just focusing on the problem and not their problem with one another. There is a problem at the root of this, at the middle of this, that you are both actually in agreement on, probably, and this is where you want to spend your time. So we help you navigate around that and focus on that problem, and then think about how we move forwards. We agree on what that problem is. We agree to co-create some solutions to that, and then we commit to what that next step is together and move forward. And again, we will support you through that step by step with this scenario. We've got some great templates, a canvas here that you can utilize and use to help workshop that between yourselves if you want. And then you're into reflection mode. So we then can talk a little bit about how we learn from this and how we move forwards and how we continue to work in a more productive, collaborative way moving forward as well. So whiz through of this scenario, there's lots of really, really great stuff in here for anyone who is struggling on how I might navigate that conversation with someone I might have some personal conflict with. And again, we've got 2 other scenarios in here as well. One all about inter-team friction, and another which is all about dysfunctional leadership teams, which we all know about. So if you like the look at this, come and grab a content pass, dive into the Content Hub. There are loads of other really cool playbooks in here, some of which I've gone through already, which you can find on YouTube. And we've got some other really cool things in the Content Hub as well. We've got also got Gandalf, our AI assistant, who lives in here. He's here to help search for any open free resources that live across our ecosystem. There are thousands of them, and he will find them for you in seconds. And he's also got a coach mode, so you can use him as a little bit of a sparring partner as and when you need to, and he's very, very good at that. So come and check it out, dive in, good luck.